What incident made you completely lose faith in the justice system? I worked at a garage in our small town, fixed cars, minded my own business, raised my 10-year-old kid by myself. Everyone knew me. Everyone knew Buddy, too. My golden retriever I rescued 3 years back. That dog was the gentlest thing you'd ever meet. Followed me and my son everywhere. Never even barked at strangers. Last Tuesday morning, my house alarm went off while I was under the hood of some guy's Honda. The security company couldn't reach me because my phone was in the office. They called the cops like they're supposed to. I didn't know any of this was happening. My neighbor called me around noon, said there was a police car at my house and she heard a gunshot. I dropped everything and drove home going way too fast. Found Buddy in my backyard, shot in the chest, still breathing but barely, blood everywhere. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely call the vet. By the time I got him there, he was gone. The cop was still there when I got back. Officer Williams, young guy, maybe mid-20s. He told me Buddy was acting aggressively when he went around back to check the house. Said he had no choice but to neutralize the threat. I asked him what aggressive meant. He said Buddy was running toward him and he feared for his safety, but that made no sense. Buddy never ran at people. He was friendly but cautious. Always wagged his tail first, then slowly walked over to say hi. My neighbor across the street has one of those Ring cameras. I asked her for the footage. She was nervous about it, but eventually sent it to me. The video showed everything. Buddy saw the cop come through the gate, started wagging his tail, walked slowly toward him like he always did with new people. No barking, no running, just a curious dog being friendly. Then the cop shot him. No warning, no commands, just pulled out his gun and fired. Buddy dropped immediately. I took the video to the police station the next morning, filed a formal complaint. The desk sergeant looked annoyed before I even opened my mouth. Said they'd look into it, but these things take time. Asked me why my alarm was going off in the first place, like that mattered. 2 weeks later, they called me back. Internal Affairs said Officer Williams followed standard protocol for aggressive animals. The body cam footage was corrupted due to a technical malfunction. They couldn't find any evidence of wrongdoing. Williams got a week of desk duty and had to take a class on animal behavior. That was it. I hired a lawyer with money I didn't have. Filed a lawsuit against the department and Williams personally. The police union stepped in immediately. Their lawyer was expensive and good. Mine was overworked and cheap. Local news picked up the story but twisted it. Made it sound like I was some troublemaker who couldn't control his dog. Asked why Buddy was loose in my own fenced backyard. Asked why I didn't answer my phone when the security company called. Suddenly, I was the irresponsible pet owner and Williams was just doing his job. Lost 3 regular customers at the shop. People started crossing the street when they saw me. My son came home crying one day because kids at school said his dad was lying about a cop. The harassment online was constant. People calling me a cop hater and worse. The case went to court 8 months later. Williams showed up in full dress uniform. Clean cut, polite, called the judge sir every other sentence. Talked about how dangerous his job was and how he had to make split-second decisions to protect the community. My lawyer showed the Ring camera footage. Williams's story changed. Now he said Buddy was barking aggressively and charging at him. The video clearly showed neither of those things happened. Didn't matter. The judge ruled that Williams had qualified immunity. Said that even if he made a mistake, he was acting in his official capacity and couldn't be held personally liable. Case dismissed. I stood in that courthouse parking lot for 20 minutes afterward. Williams walked past me to his car. Didn't even look in my direction. No apology, no acknowledgement, nothing.